Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome back to Starbound. So, I figured we'd do something a little bit different today before getting back to some building. And that is, a while back when I showed off some different race mods, one of them, did I say mards instead of mods? I meant to say mods. Anyway, was the Nightar, and in this little place here, Rand's Castle, there is this Nightfort location, which we have purchased here, and what that does is it unlocks an actual mission for these guys. And I figured it might be interesting just to see what that might look like, so let's, oh wait, first of all, let's turn off admin mode, because we do still have that on from when we were building, and let us go, no, we'd talk to Sail for that. Yes, that's what we would do. Oh god. Oh god! It's crashing! Okay. Alright, we're back, so let's see here. Revisit, Baron's Keep. Ah, here we are. Hidden castle between mountains on a snow planet. The Nightar King's fort. It is either abandoned or has scanner jammers. Yeah, because I figured. I like the music, first of all. But it had been a while since we've done any kind of missions or anything like that, and I figured just a little bit of exploring and combat would be interesting. Let's see. There appears to be a ruined, old, abandoned castle ahead of you, but there are some unclear life readings from below. Interesting, interesting. So the general, I guess, premise of this is to help build on the lore of the Nightar, or Nightar, from the Nightar race mod. Boing, boing, boing. Pretty fully fledged castle here. Let's see, my scanners are working properly now. There appears to be an underground castle of Nightar knights. They won't hesitate to kill and something, something, something. I didn't read it all because I was too busy talking whatever stuff. But speaking of other stuff... Come on, you. Ah, come get a taste of my blade, good sir. Alright. Yes, we have very advanced armor here, so... Hopefully these guys won't prove to be too difficult for us. But... another thought also occurs to me that I'd kind of like to address is you may have noticed that, I guess, the content, Starbound content, that is, the usual schedule I've been keeping for, I mean, the last couple months has been a Starbound episode every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I've been kind of off from that, and that's because I've been pretty much doing Starbound content since, I think, like, January or so, pretty consistently, and... I'm sort of starting to feel like I'd like to move a little bit on from it. And I still very much enjoy the game, and I'm probably going to definitely keep up doing stuff like mod spotlights and such, but I also... I guess my fear is that, especially because Starbound is, like, far and away the biggest thing on the channel right now, that if I ever stopped doing Starbound content, then, you know, the channel might die or something, and I would be rather... sad if something like that happened. So basically, I guess what I'm I guess the question I should ask is I guess I'm mostly just interested at this point in doing a little bit of market research and, you know, like the idea of for those of you who watch my Starbound content, do you watch any of my other content? If not, is there anything I could do to convince you to watch it? Or, rather, is there anything in particular you would like to see? Like, for instance, some stuff that's probably coming up on the channel in the nearish future is some Stellaris, a bit more EU4, some Civ 6 when that comes out. All games that I'm looking forward to, and of course, any suggestions you guys might have as well. I do have a number of suggestions, actually, that have been... given to me that I've been keeping a list of suggestions of games that people would be interested in seeing me play, and I hope to get around to them at some point. Admittingly, my gaming budget is a bit limited right now, just due to stuff that I have going on and various responsibilities and such, but I hope to get around to covering all suggestions sooner or later. Anyway, yeah, that's basically my little spiel right there. I'm not going to read all this lore right now. I think we'll read it all maybe after once we've unlocked everything. And let's see, how do I get around you, sir? Oh, simple, really. It's just down here. These guys are actually pretty tough. I'm actually really glad that I have this plus 10 Protector's Broadsword Mark II. Because without that, we'd probably be in a fair bit of trouble, to be honest. Because this mission, in the mod for the Nightar, it specifically mentions that this mission is like a very high-end, like, end-tier sort of thing. And that even in max gear armor, you would probably find yourself having a little bit of a problem. And that certainly seems like it would be the case if we didn't have our massively overpowered weapon here. Yeah. Alright. So 1, 2, and 3. Wonder how many of these we have, actually. And by how many we have, I mean sort of like how many of these lore things. Oh. Jin Yorukushi, third of his name, the 15th. Dang it, you didn't. Why do all these human bosses never give their speeches long enough for me to actually finish reading them? Dang-nammit. Uh-oh. Okay. This is... I can see why... Yeah. I can see why, this is considered a hard mission here. It's mostly just enemy spam on you. Okay, back off. Back off. It actually occurs to me that if it wasn't for my overpowered weapons here, I'd probably be dead at this point. Alright, let's heal ourselves again with our grossly overpowered weapons. And then get a real charge in here. Really smash them up. I feel like I'm staring more at my health bar than I am at the actual, like, action that's going on here. Which is an interesting way to play the game. Just health bar management. Alright, once we clear out all these jokers here, we'll probably be fine. But they are pretty tanky, so this is going to be a little bit difficult. Uh-oh. But we are wearing them down. Okay. Let's not die here. Ow, I jumped right into that. That's my own fault. Alright, let's power up. And slash, cut, slash, bash, slash. There we go. Ow. He does some pretty significant damage, this fellow. So this is definitely, this would be a harder mission, I imagine. I assume, perhaps, that it is balanced in the hopes that you would have the actual, like, Nightar, or... I don't know why I want to keep adding a Y in there. The actual, like, Nightar equipment, or maybe have some crew with you. Yes. Or maybe a big gun. Or a mech. Oh, I should... Wait, do I have any mechs on me? It doesn't look like it. But probably a gun would have helped as well. Ooh. Learned to craft a whole bunch of cool stuff. Nifty. And now we sit upon the throne of the night. Yes. That is truly the way it is. Let's see. Ah, you win this fight. Well, this is not the end. Come to the top of my castle and you shall see my true form. I think he said my true power, not true form, but... It's much more dramatic to say true form. If he turned into some kind of super demon king, that would also be very interesting. But anyway, yes. Let's see here. What else do we want to talk about? I've kind of covered most of the important things I kind of just want to get off my chest for this particular episode. Oh, also, I guess another thing I should probably mention is, a while ago, I asked for questions for like a Q&A type video, and I've been kind of neglecting to actually get that video made. So, in the meanwhile, thanks to that neglect, if you have any questions you'd like to ask for said Q&A video, feel free to ask them down in the comments below, and when I, hopefully in the very near-ish future, actually put that video together, I can hopefully answer any questions you might have. Yes, because it seems silly to me that I would ask for questions and then not get around to answering them, so yeah, I really do need to get around to that. Oh my, some of these guys are just really tanky. Like, you have to keep in mind here, this thing, like, what did we got here? This is like a tier 10 sword, plus 10 reinforcement, and we're still, like, doing, like, just scratch damage to these guys. Ooh, a cape. Ooh, that actually doesn't look too bad in conjunction with our character. I like it. At the end, I'll read this whole lore thing so we can get an idea of the story of these Nightar people. Incidentally, are there any other race mods that actually add quests? I think there are, but I haven't... I mean, I know there's some that they plan to, but they're not quite implemented yet, so that'll be interesting to see once that's all in there. But yeah, so I do like more quests and missions and stuff. I also think I recall hearing somewhere that Shucklefish plans on adding sort of, I guess, like, it would be the equivalent of Terraria's hard mode, sort of like a post-game quest line that sort of expands on things, which would be nifty. Very nifty indeed, because there is more I'd like to... Hello, who are you, good sir? What? Die? Wait, are you trying to kill me or are you trying to kill them? Okay, you're trying to kill them, so I'm just gonna hide in here. I'll just let you do all the killing for me, good sir. Alright, let's watch the duel, shall we? Yes. NPCs. Can't live... Oh, and he's already dead. Great. Well, that didn't last very long. I'm not dying... Oh, God. I'm not dying now. Not now. I should have brought a mech with me, to be honest. Because that would have made this much easier. Because then at least I'd have to kill the mech before they could get to killing me. On. I have the power! Very much so, it would seem. Incidentally, actually, something that another thing that I think I should probably fiddle around with, because I've read a bit about it, but using spawn item commands, it's actually possible. And also, I noticed this guy took off basically half my health in one swing there, so I should probably be careful about that. But the damage this, like, look at this guy's defense. He is ridiculously tanky. But I should look into, like, spawn item commands and maybe a bit of modding myself, because one thing... I've heard there's a mod that lets you capture the Urkius ghost again, but I haven't been able to find it yet, so I'm assuming it's not on the workshop, but somewhere else. Like the Starbound community forums, that is. So I should look into that, because that's something I've been thinking of doing myself, is if I can't find a mod that lets you capture the Urkius ghost again, I would go ahead and try modding that in myself, because I've actually noticed that that old Taming of the Urkius episode I've done has actually got a lot of attention as of late. So it seems I am not the only one who is interested in the idea of having your very own personal Urkius ghost companion. Sure, I mean, he's overpowered as all heck, but, you know. Sometimes you want stuff to be overpowered. Oh wait, I have a sniper rifle, which I've also boosted up. I forgot about that. Ah. This would have, you know, if I'd remembered this earlier, this would have made several of these battles easier, because the sniper rifle, of course, has piercing shot. I've boosted this thing up to +10 as well, so... But as you can see, I mean, this is basically... What tier is this, anyway? It's a tier 5 weapon. But, yeah, I mean, some of these things, these weapons, I mean... Oh, my. Very tanky. Very tanky indeed. And... Finish him! It's gonna take a while before we can finish him. Oh, bye. Oh my, oh my. I think I said bye in there at some point. There we go. And we... Ooh, we got a crown now. Now we are king of the Nightar people. Well done. Well done. Yes. Nothing like earning your own wait a minute. Oh, this is a door. How did I miss that? Probably because I'm blind. Let's see. Nitium Crystal. The Night King. Yeah, let's unlock that. And what else is in here? Some of this. Ooh, a tier 7 weapon. That's not bad, but we've got better. So, alright, let's actually read the lore on this Night King fellow. That is wrong. Let's see. Oh, it's actually under human? No, where were you under? Oh, it was under here. Okay, let's see. What exactly are you? That's what the human adventurer asked us. So we wrote this to explain it to our new friend. The Nightars originally came to be when Jin Yorukishi, a former human scientist, developed a mutation device just a little bit before the humans started exploring outer space. The device exploded, and with it, the whole laboratory. It all became a huge hole, with a white-haired individual who was in the middle of the hole. The scientist lived. The humans did not accept the way he became and called him a monster. So he went underground and built a new laboratory for himself, and tried to live happily. He married a normal human girl, but his children were all white-haired, gifted with extraordinary powers. This kept going for generations, until they became an entire empire. Wait. Between just two, a human and a human mutant hybrid, and they ended up creating an entire empire on their own? Talk about your inbreeding. But that's what you get when you have crazy mutant albinos running around. Anyway, moving along. Since they were not accepted by regular humans, they decided to consider themselves a new independent race, the Nightars. They decided to live in underground castles so they don't interact with humans in any way, and decided that they will not fight like the murderous humans do. They will fight with honor, like the past times. And so they developed many different swords and blades, some of which are lost. Then, in a later date, they started to travel to outer space and build castles in faraway galaxies. That is how we came to be. One last thing worthy of mentioning is, the Nightar's technology are all based on a crystal that was created by the first Nightar, Jin. That crystal, or as he named it, the Nitium crystal, holds amazing properties. It has a lot of stored energy. It doesn't lose its energy unless it is used. It can be easily molded when heated, and it becomes solid and as hard as the hardest thing you can imagine when frozen. It is truly an amazing invention. Nifty. Let's see. Our current king is Jin Yorukishi, the third of his name, the 15th king of the Nightars, also known as the Night's King. He's been leading the Nightars for the last 2 decades. He lived in the Nightfort for his whole life, and became the king of the Nightar after he successfully defeated his 2 older brothers in fair combat. Ah, some classic Klingon promotion there, I say. Let's see. He defended the Nightar fort from every intruder, be it monsters, humans, and everything else. Now that I think about it, I remember seeing him bring a huge dragon to the castle today. I wonder where it came from. Anyway, that's our king, and we are proud of him. Also nifty. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, sweet. Didn't even notice that there. So we've learned to craft the Nightar Ancient Blade. That is also very nifty. Alright, so I think that's going to do it for this episode. Slowly off camera, something I am working on is, also we'll be looking at this in another video, but for now, another thing I'm slowly working on is getting all the lab equipment and stuff built to progress through all the Frackin Universe quests so we can actually unlock the mission, which I am very much looking forward to because it is very Lovecraftian in its inspiration, I am told, and frankly, that intrigues me and I look forward to playing it. So hopefully I'll be able to get that going in another episode or 2, and also we'll do a bit more building and stuff. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, so until the next time, thank you all for watching, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.